The standard is 8.EE.5. Understand the connection between lines and linear equations. And our essential statement is I can read a coordinate plane and distinguish between the four quadrants. So the first thing we need to know is what is a coordinate plane? A coordinate plane is formed by two intersecting number lines at a right angle, and that point of intersection is at 0, okay? The point of intersection is at 0. So here we have our two intersecting number lines. We're going to go ahead and label our coordinate plane. So again, the point of intersection here is at 0. And if we take the horizontal line is just like a regular number line. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go up to 5. So look how evenly spaced this is, okay? You don't want to have units all over the place, okay? You want to evenly space out your units. And then going to the left, we have -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. Okay, again, we'll just go up to 5. So the horizontal line is actually called our x-axis, and the vertical line is the y-axis. We will label the vertical line, the y-axis, the same way. So going up, we have positive units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And going down, we have negative units, -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. The next thing we need to know is how to label these quadrants. So as you can see, our coordinate plane is split up into 4 different sections, and these sections are called quadrants. So you start with the all positive section first, which is up here, and this is going to be quadrant 1. We label these quadrants using Roman numerals. And then you go counterclockwise. Over here we are going to have quadrant 2. Okay, I abbreviated it. And down here we're going to have quadrant 3. And last we have quadrant 4. Okay, so here we have our 4 different quadrants. So a couple of things that you need to know, okay? The 2 number lines that we just drew are called axes, okay? The horizontal line is the x-axis and the vertical line is the y-axis. That is really important to know. Now 0 is the origin, okay? 0 right here is the origin. That's normally where we will start when plotting points, okay? So the last thing that we have up here before we get into a couple of examples is what is an ordered pair? An ordered pair is a set of numbers that gives a location of a point on the graph. So the ordered pair tells you where your point is. It gives you the location of a point on your coordinate plane. Your ordered pair is always written as parentheses, x comma y, close parentheses, okay? The x is the x coordinate, and that means you are going to go right or left, as it is the x-axis right here, so it's horizontal, you go right or left. The y is the y coordinate, and that means you go up or down. So the y coordinate right here means you go up or down for the y-axis. All right. So let's say that we have a point right here, point A, okay? How do I know where point A is? What is my ordered pair for point A, okay? Well, first of all, point A is in quadrant 1. Obviously, because I have them labeled, it's kind of easy to tell, but you will have points randomly and your quadrants will not be labeled, and you will need to tell me which quadrant your point is in. So let's look at point A. You always start at the origin. Okay, so here we go. We start at the origin. We're obviously not going to go left because there's nothing here. Point A is in the right direction. So we always start with X first and then Y. Just like in the alphabet, it goes X, Y, Z. Okay, so we always go right or left first. In this case, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. And then to get to A, we go 1, 2, 3 up. So 4 to the right is positive 4 because this is positive, and 3 up is positive 3. So our point A is at 4, 3. Okay, then I plot a point right here. Let's call this point B. Which quadrant is point B in? Well, it's in quadrant 4. Again, it's labeled so it's easier to tell. If it's easier for you, go ahead and label your quadrants every time you do this. Okay, so point B, again, we always start at the origin first, and in this case, we're going to the right one, and we're going 1, 2, 3 down. So point B is at 1, negative 3. Notice how I didn't go down 3 and then to the right one, because you always go left or right first, and then you go up or down. All right, one more example. Here we have point C. All right, in this case, now we're going to go left first, 1, 2, 3 to the left, and up 2. So point C is at negative 3, 2. Again, notice how I didn't go up 2 and then left 3. I went left 3 and then up 2. Okay, so what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be letting me know what quadrant your points are in, and then plotting some points. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know.